Viola Gundendorfer, it's so nice for you to be here. How long have you been at Neg?
I joined in June 2022, so it's almost 3 years now. I'm in the crew coordination team. In a nutshell, it just means that I'm partly booking the freelancers for all our projects, which basically means we have a big pool of freelancers and we engage with the project team and make sure that we understand the needs and skill sets for each project, and then we reach out to potential freelancers and see if they're available and book them. We have a lot of international tours, so you need to make sure you have all the paperwork you need, all the visas, and just ensuring that the freelancers, production and the project team have everything.
What sort of other skills do you need to do this role at Neg Earth Lights?
I think you do need to have an understanding of what the project needs in terms of what the rig is looking like. So what does the production team want from our freelancers? So let's say you have a bigger project with like 10 freelancers needed. You need 10 different skill sets.
How did you get into this industry, or how did you get into Neg Earth Lights?
So my story is very different to probably most people, because I was born and raised in Austria, and I always had this dream of I want to work in the live music industry. But obviously Austria is a small country with like no industry whatsoever. So I used to work as local crew in Vienna for several years. I moved to the UK, went to uni, finished my unis, and I thought it was a bit easier. It was not as easy as I thought it would be, because, you know, my experience didn't count as much because it wasn't in the UK. So I don't know, I just never gave up, I always continued. Then luckily enough, I found this job at Neg Earth, I applied for it, and here I am.
And what advice would you give to other people, women in your situation that have done a similar route into the industry?
Never give up. It is hard, and it can be really, really tough on your mental health as well, because, you know, as a woman it is harder. You have to prove yourself. I think if you have a dream, you can do it. You just can't give up, and you just need to be determined and, you know, make your connections, be a good worker, don't be afraid to ask the questions, and just follow your dream, I guess. Neg Earth is already really good in making sure that there are no entry barriers for women or anyone else in the industry. You know, I'm a foreigner and a woman, and I'm working here, and I never had any problems with that fact. Neg Earth is definitely one of the leading companies in the industry to make it accessible for everyone.